Good afternoon. Today I'm going to be installing the Goose Gear back plate system for this area with my fridge mount here. It'll have the cubby access and the jack access. The board I had in here before, I didn't cut access for these things, and if I had a flat I would have to take out the entire board to get to the jack, which isn't very convenient. So we're going to install the Goose Gear today. So let's take a look. Alright, so this is the box that it came in. It's got Goose Gear tape. That's it. Looks nice. One piece. Got your access points here. Alright, I like it. There should be some hardware. Naturally. What's in here? A Goose Gear sticker for really long bolts, lock washers, and a key. Perfect. Into it. Test fit and see exactly what we're going to need to do. Alright, so this is really nice. Obviously, all this stuff has to come out. Now, a lot of people are saying you need to Dremel out this edges here and on this side, but I want to try to see how much I really have to do, because I would like to leave as much as possible if I can. I can see I've already cut out some of this for the brackets I use for our third row seat. That's why this carpet is all cut up here, and that's a nice mod too if you need to have an extra seat in your Jeep. Okay, and then some people are pulling this out as well. Okay, so let's see what we can do. that won't fit in at all with these in here right now. So we got to pull these out to get this in first, and then we'll see how it all fits after that. All right, so this one here, I kind of jacked up before, so we got to pop this guy out. This one just snaps off. There's a 10mm bolt in the back, which I didn't know about first time I did this. So mine just comes apart, and I put screws in to hold it on there. So you do that. I got to pull out this little piece here. It's like a T25. Fits it pretty good. There's that one. Alright, now let's do this side. Same thing, just pop this guy up. This one holds these two pieces of plastic together, so you can't get the back one off until you take that one out. And so you can't get it off anyway. But there's nothing really to break. It just comes loose. Now this one, it does have the little 10mm bolt right here. There it goes. And then I actually have a plug here for my fridge, which looks like I can just snap. One thing I did do was take this plastic thing out, and I can tell it's hitting on it. So let's go ahead and pop that out next, and then we'll go from there. Now, from what I understand, these guys don't come out easy. So, ready to do it over again. I'm sure you can find this on Amazon. You can just figure out what it's called. I'm just going to cut this. There we go. Yeah. That's well made. Stuff out of the cubby. And All right. So I've got Dremel, cut off blades, marker. So I think what I'll do is put it in the Dremel, tighten the blade down, and then tighten the screw down. Okay, that's nice and tight. This is kind of hard to mark, so best I can. It's mainly I can cut this straight here, right there, but I want to leave this piece. So I don't know if you can see how I did my mark. Yeah, light's not so good. Protect the old eyes. Then you always want to be careful of cutting towards yourself. Now this is a battery-powered Dremel, which for the most part works pretty well. We'll clean that up. Let's go see how it fits. My thought is that put that in first and set this down on top. Let's see how that does. Okay, that looks like that's the winner right there. Pulled the board up, slid it in. It's like a glove, and it left just the right amount that it looks professional. And I'm far from professional. All right, so let's tackle the other side. All right, so on this one, I'm gonna try something just a little bit different. It's a little bit tighter. So what I notice is all this is cut out. Most of this, and then right around that lip right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it from this side, stay straight right here, and then go ahead and cut out all this piece here with the Dremel. Hopefully the battery will last. So I'm going to draw a straight line right here. Over to cut. Let's see how it fits. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing I did on the other side and lift up an angle. So I went back, cut out this little area right here, and that fits so much easier. So I'm going to do the same on this side, just draw a pencil mark around just right where it's hitting, because you can hear it's crinkling the plastic, so that'll take some of the pressure off of that. Alright, now let's see, that fits in there so much better. Okay, so that's good. So it really lines up quite well. That way, when I put the fridge slide in, I'll know that these guys are all lined up. There's got to be a faster way. Hang on. Turn this down, but make sure that they're screwing in properly before you start so they don't cross thread. So I can at least test my fridge. Alright, so you can see the fridge slide is all the way forward and the back is hitting against these, so wonder. Yeah. Okay, so if it was mounted there, I close this. That's a pretty hard. Yeah, it did that right there. All right, so fun. All right, well, I think before I mount that, I'm going to take the reclining seat brackets off and see if I can move this forward just a quarter of an inch or so. Because see, it won't go any further than that. And see if that will allow this back end to close better. I can do that, or I can take the handle off, but I really want to keep the handle so that I can have the straps holding the fridge in place. So, okay, that's where I'm at. So cool. I've noticed. Well, I thought I noticed. Never mind. I thought it was reversible, but it's not. Cool if it was. Okay, fridge. Because that'll go. I think that actually worked quite well. That's perfect right there. It doesn't even hit. Looks like it's resting firmly on the seat. I think we are good. So I gotta take the fridge out, put a couple holes in there, and then I'm gonna get some back screw bolts to go on, make that really secure. So that right there should be perfect. So I'm going to measure. So I got 2 3/4 from the edge to the center of this hole. Let's make 2 3/4. 2 3/4. Let's go that way just to here. Alright, that looks good. these screws will hold it in place, and then when I'm ready to put the back bolts in, I'll know where to drill my holes. Okay, so I'll put the other one up here. Perfect. Test it. Okay, that should shut. All right. Be able to shut this seat up. Perfect. Like it. So now the only thing I have left is I got to put these guys back together, and then I will be done. So